Hi mate.
We'll play well, mate.
You too, mate.
It's a new session. It's our first game of 2024.
Yeah, not hit a ball this year.
Not hit a ball.
Especially I've got a new tip to see. That's my excuse when he beats me tonight.
So it's all new.
Yeah.
New tip, new year.
Play well, mate.
You too.
4-3.
Enjoy. 4-3 to me.
To the young man.
Would have been 4-2, but Mark got a bonus frame award last session. 32 break.
I can't remember doing that, Steve.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, see if I can get 50 this tonight.
I'll try and get 60.
Can
Can you imagine?
Oh, mate, it'd just be dreams are made of, isn't it?
Right, this is it then, boys.
Okay.
Try and go less going in off.
Oh, mate, we're both guilty, aren't we?
Hi guys, welcome to frame 7, Series 6, Snooker's Burden Trophy. Oh, a little bit of a glitch there or something. Anyway, just heard me, I said I will try and not go in off this year. My New Year's resolution, and it's well and truly over already. Well, that's just really disappointing. Just happy that Mark didn't pot that, because that would have been a fantastic start to this year's snooker. Obviously, we've had frames on YouTube from beginning of January, but this is actually our first session of snooker this year, which we played earlier this week. See if I can get some reaction. Well, it was. I wanted to leave the cue ball safe, but I was kind of hoping I'd be on the black. Anyway, the red didn't go in. Current scores, as we spoke about earlier, are 4-3 to myself. Mark winning the bonus frame award in the last session for his break of 32. Made the scores 4-3. And I have to say, it's really, really cold in this room. Which for me personally, and I think it does affect Mark, I can't play snooker if my hands are cold, my feet are cold. We've got the heater on, and we're both playing under the same conditions, so you know, it's just not great for myself. And Mark's got a nice angle there to play into the pack. Is he gonna go for it? No. Oh, well. Didn't even pot the blue. Maybe should have just really gone for that one. Split the balls. And I've tried to play a nice safety there, and the red's caught the green, which has left Mark a long distance pot, which looks pretty straight. Oh, he loves a rattler. Mark's nickname was the Wise Old Owl. I think it might have to be something to do with a rattlesnake, because he's constantly rattling those pockets. I've just about got a bit of coverage there behind the yellow. What can Mark do? I mean, the cue ball is actually, for a cold table, the ball's rolling okay. But this is Mark's own cue ball, so obviously it's warmer than the other balls, because it's come from a warm house. It's been in a warm van on the way here. Looking like I'm going to take this red on. It looks a little bit ambitious, stretching like that. I wanted to get the cue ball out, which I've done. Have I left it safe? Well, the red closest to the cue ball is definitely pottable. Down in the right hand pocket. Mark usually the stronger player when it's the first frame of the new session. Has he come far enough for this blue to get on the next red? I'm assuming Mark's going to go for the red next to the blue. I think, well, the red's still on. Don't think Mark will be happy with that. Maybe should have played down for the reds near the black, and I think, in fact, at the time, Mark did say that. And I want to do everything I can not to go in off again. That's 2 in this frame so far. My New Year's resolution crumbled within the first 2 minutes. That's a nice red. Mark taking on one of my favourite shots now, blue to the green pocket. I don't know why I find these so, I wouldn't say easy, but I much prefer that than most of my other shots. I don't know why. Oh dear, I called it as well. I said it was going to be close.
Called it as well.
Well, that's 3 in-offs in this frame. 12 points given away. Not a good start. Maybe a bit of frustration there. Have I got away with this? I don't deserve to get away with that. That was wild. Mark needing to use the rest. I think he's going to play for... Wow. Nice little kiss on the red there. He's landed on the green, which has gone in. Next red's a bit more difficult. Wants to avoid in off the into the middle pocket, but it's a shot to nothing really. Safety in mind, and now a straightforward safety from me. Just need to clip this red thinly enough to get up behind the bolt colours, which I have. And it's a snooker, so that's a nice shot. Mark is... wow, he's... I could have called a miss, but obviously this opportunity now is a great opportunity, which I've fumbled. I should have just rolled that red in ever so gently. Black's still on, but... Oh, that's such a wasted opportunity. I need to quickly forget about that and get on with the game. Mark's definitely steaming ahead here. If we can pot this black too. Yeah. And what does Mark have planned here? A 1, 2, 3, 4 ball plan? Well, dare I say, it was worth a try, but having done that and missed, Mark's left me with a red here. If I can hold for the black, that'd be great. Bit too much there. I'll be disappointed with that. And forced into taking on this pink. I should have probably, well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Another chance wasted, and obviously setting up my opponent. And has he come back far enough? Just a few more inches and that would have been perfect. Oh, lack of concentration there. Mark just touched the black of his cue. 7 points given to me. Well, and I look a little bit disappointed there. I think I thought the white was going in off. I think 3 in offs in one frame's enough. But a little bit flustered and I've completely missed the brown anyway. Can I crawl my way back into this frame? Will I start playing better? It takes me a frame or so to warm up in each session. And that was a miss from Mark. I can't believe he missed that. I was almost certain he was going to get some points there.
I seriously think.
And I've not come far enough for the black, so I'm taking on the pink, and it's just not on target. So that's a little bit disappointing again. And where is this cue ball going to land? Is it going behind the green? It is slightly behind the green, but I can just about see enough of the red to be able to get a good potting angle. Can I pot this red? That's more like it. Might be starting to find a bit of form now. Well, I decided to take the yellow because obviously the red is hampering me for the brown and green. The blue's a bit tricky. Couldn't really do much of the cue ball there, so I'll have to try another long distance red, and that's a beauty. Have I held for the black? No, that's unlucky. Well, finding a bit of form, just potted a couple of nice long distance balls. Let's see if I can continue this form with this brown. Nope is the answer. Well, it was a shot to nothing really, because I've left a lot of distance between the cue ball and the reds. So I was only ever going to do a safety shot after.
That YouTube is how to do
Pretty much like that.
You just put the mic a lot forwarder for that.
Now these two reds are not in very easy positions to be potted. So I can try and get the cue ball up to bulk here. I can, but I've actually brought the red out further than I'd have hoped,
on the brown blue spot.
which will Mark take this on as a pot. He does. Oh, that was very close. And again, left me not a lot on, just a chance to get a safety. Let's see, what can Mark do here? Up and down the table, bit of side.
Nice.
Where's this red going to land?
Good check side.
Snooker. All I can see is a tiny bit of the red that's behind, on the cushion of the brown, behind the brown. And I was toying with the idea of playing lots of side coming off the bottom cushion to hit the red nearest the blue. In the end, I thought, you know what, I can see enough of that red. I did call Mark to watch the brown just in case. And that's such a delicate shot. It was so close. There was hardly any red to see. And where's this cue ball going? I've jawed the man.
Far enough.
Well, luckily it didn't go in. That would have been 4 in offs.
Oh shit, yeah. That, ladies and gents, is called being jawed.
Yes, so a little bit fortunate not to go in off, and obviously fortunate
See how much I have to do.
for the white to just land behind the cushion. So Mark cannot see either red at all, so he's going to have to come off this left hand side cushion, and it's a good shot. A good escape.
What a shot.
Although he has left me a chance to get back in this frame. I was thinking here, red, brown, red, black.
Should have checked. The brown.
But I didn't check. Didn't check if the brown went. What a schoolboy error. Not quite thinking straight. My mind isn't quite on it properly. It is the first session back of the new year. That's a lovely pot on the pink. Definitely finding some potting form now. But my snooker brain isn't quite firing on all cylinders. And that was a bit too thick. But I've luckily, again, I've luckily snookered Mark. And you might not be able to see this now, but he does bend it around. You see it just curling then at the last second. So it was a great escape again. And there's a chance to leave the cue ball behind the green. Get the red down near the pink and brown. And I've come far enough. Yes, I have. But again, you might be able to see this better now. Mark's going to try and bend it around the green. There you go. And that is... And again, a great escape. And luckily, didn't quite get me into a snooker. I'll say luckily. Unlucky for Mark. Lucky for me. But plenty of top left spin. I can get the cue ball safe. And I've... Look at this.
Look at that. Unsafe.
Not only have I potted the black, I've left the red. The black's hit.
Snooker karma.
Sorry, the red's hit the black. The black's gone in and the red's hovered over the pocket. This is an absolute disaster. 7 points given away. A guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed 8 more points here. Okay, well, that's the better ball to go for, to give Mark angle for the yellow. Plays it nice. And yeah, I'm just as I was finding a bit of form, getting my way back into this frame, disaster struck. And Mark screwed back 6 or 7 inches, maybe a foot too far there. How's his rest work? Wow. Doesn't matter when you can pot balls like that. Slightly out of position for the brown, so safety it is, or has he got a double? No. Snookers required. Yeah, so 22 points left on the table. So I need a snooker on the blue to draw. Or a snooker, or 2 snookers on the brown. And obviously potting all the balls. And wow, well that's a fantastic brown. Unfortunately, Mark's snookered himself here. And that's a tad unlucky. If that hadn't hit the jaw, that was definitely going to hit the blue. So 5 points given away, but still, I need 2 snookers. Well, I'm going to try and send the blue ball back up to bulk here and leave the cue ball on this bottom cushion is the plan. And that's an absolute disaster. It's going to be an easy win now for Mark.
Played in the Arctic.
Can he make the scores 4-all? Yes, he can. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next frame.
I'm playing in Iceland, not Morrison's. It's only 1 frame, mate. How long have we been here?
3 weeks.